this is Daniel Hutchins, and today we're going to be doing a Marvel Insider check-in of 4/28/21. So I know it's been a while since we've done a Marvel Insider check-in, so I'm still a level elite. I have 121,000 points and 51,000 points. So I was doing some activities on my own yesterday. So now I'm going to be doing a video for you guys today. Now, just keep in mind, I can't do videos because that breaks copyright laws. So I can only read you information via article. So now what we're going to do is go under article tabs and we're going to read some articles. Okay? So first we're going to be talking about some artists who are bringing back X Factor back in the X-Men Legends #3. After 3 decades, some artists are reuniting with X Factor, Apocalypse, and another old foe. So back in the 80s, the Simonsons had a very memorable run on X Factor 1986. During this time, the series was a spotlight on 5 original X-Men: Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Iceman, Beast, and Angel. That series also introduced Apocalypse, ultimately paved this way into the original 5 to eventually rejoin the X-Men. So on Wednesday, which is today, the 28th, the Simonsons will finally revisit their stint from X Factor in X-Men Legends #3. This new story will take place before X Factor 1986, #43, and will fill in the gaps that have been previously unexplored with this team and going to have their hands full, thanks to the machinations of 2 of their greatest enemies. Okay, and there's a really neat photo down below, which you can't see, but I could see. So Marvel.com recently caught up with the Simonsons. They happily shared the story on how they came back to X Factor. So some editors asked them, write a couple of X Factor stories for X-Men Legends line. So they said, sure. I had to find stories that fit in with the old continuity because that's what they're doing in that particular line of work anyway. So I thought of something and we could start. So it came to be that they were really working on it, so they chirped in it and said, oh, actually I'd love to draw it, which when it came to the deadline, the editor may be regretting it now. So during this era, the X Factor team was living in during the time, and the Senate vessel was once controlled by Apocalypse. Louise noted that her new tale were built on the ship's origins. It was a backstory to Apocalypse in which the ship was all about what will eventually would have done, and I guess that it would have revealed that in the Judgment War storyline, but in Apocalypse's part, all of that he figured, which I had known about all along, but just hadn't revealed the regular continuity, and then got off to the book and never revealed it. So now it's revealed. So now it goes all the way back with X Factor 1986, #43. And you could read that on Marvel Unlimited. It was published on Marvel Unlimited on July 32nd of 1989. So then there's other stories you could read that are on Marvel Unlimited. You have Uncanny X-Men 1963, number 239. That's also you could read on Marvel Unlimited. You have X-Factor 1986, number 34. You could read that on Marvel Unlimited. Uncanny X-Men 1963, number 270. You could read that on Marvel Unlimited. And yeah, so those are your stories that are going to tie in with the new X-Men Legends number 3, which will bring back the X-Factor. So, if you guys who grew up in the 80s remember the X-Factor, well, apparently now they've decided to bring it back. And hopefully that will help you guys realize, oh yeah, I remember X-Factor. Yeah, now they're bringing it back. That's so cool. So yeah, that's what Marvel is deciding to do. We're going to be doing a few more activities, and then we're going to close off this video. Okay. So, next, we are going to be talking about So now we're going to be talking about X-Men, Gwen Stacy, Taskmaster, and more face the god of the symbiotes, which we know is the King in Black, Knull. So, you could follow it on Marvel Unlimited as well. So, the Sword Station, Carnage, Gwenom, Taskmaster, Kingpin, and more face Knull's music in this week's King in Black. Read the chapters and cross-title event that's been directly out from the creators Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman, and other creators from their epic run of the Lethal Protector on Marvel Unlimited now, and catch up with from the very beginning. So, the God of the Symbiotes is here, and this time he's brought an army. The Avengers and the X-Men are battling the symbiote fray from New York City, but reinforcements are required ranging spider heroes of the multiverse, mercenaries, and mutant space stations. 2. Read about this week and King in Black tie-ins below. You could see other new titles in Marvel Unlimited this week. So you have new on Marvel Unlimited April 19th. You have Amazing Spider-Man number 57, Chris Claremont Anniversary Special number 1, Immortal Hulk number 42, King in Black Gwenom vs. Carnage number 1, King in Black Planet of the Symbiotes number 1, King in Black Thunderbolt number 1, Marauders number 17, Sword number 2, Star Wars Darth Vader number 3, and Union number 2, King in Black Gwenom vs. Carnage 2021 number 1, Gwen Stacy meets the King in Black. Bonded with the synthetic symbiote and another reality, Ghost Rider, aka Gwen Stacy of Earth 65, is unique among the web swingers of the multiverse. When Knull descends on her adopted home dimension, his gravity well of dark psychic energy reap unforeseen consequences not only on Gwen, but on her symbiotic suit as well. So, there's some pretty nasty consequences from that. So then you have King in Black, Planet of the Symbiotes 2021 number 1. And the Planet of Symbiotes all-star talents joined forces in the stories that will set the key moments in King in Black, featuring epic battles between Knull's army and your favorite heroes. The return of the fan-favorite characters, surprising revelations about Venom mythology, and introductions to new players from the Marvel Universe. Issue 1 had kicked things with 2 essential King in Black chapters, teaming up with some artists and writers returning the adventures of Scream. Amidst Knull's takeover, Scream is forced to take on one of the strongest Venom's offsprings, really, And next, some writers and artists will take their readers back to the Ravencroft Institute, picking up directly from where the developments of the Ravencroft series was. And surprising discoveries of the reveal the role of the ancestor Cletus Cassidy, we know as Carnage. And they have some things to come. Okay, so then we have King in Black Thunderbolts 2021, number 1. Kingpin's killers versus an army of unkillable dragons. An army of evil space dragons have come to attack Earth, and are starting with New York. Mayor Fisk has a plan that assembling a group of killers, mercenaries, and just generally pretty horrible people like Taskmaster, Rhino, Star, Mr. Fear, and Baytrek the Leaper, Mayor Fisk takes on with saving the city or die trying. And they die right there and now. The fate of the entire world may rest in the hands of absolute worst people in the Marvel Universe. What could go wrong? So now we have Sword 2020, number 2. What is Protocol V? The Sword Station is thrown on the deep end of planetary crisis as the mutants of Krakoa battle the King in Black, while a cross-divisional team takes on a latex dragon from outer space. Abigail Brand prepares a deniable operation of her own. What is Protocol V, and how can Earth survive it? Next we got Union 2020, number 2. The Union must battle for their lives and each other from the invasion Crusaders. Thrust onto the global stage, will they be able to prove themselves as a team, or will they crumble as the world watches? Plus devastating blows on their fledgling team rocks to the very core. So yeah, those are some of the stories you could read from the Marvel Unlimited, and with King in Black, that is currently in production right now with Marvel. So we're going to be doing one more activity right now. I'm just in a different room right now, because my dad has the TV super loud, so I want to try to go to the farthest back room that I could, and hope that I don't have to hear his stupid TV. So I'm trying to get one more activity in, and then I'm going to close this video after I complete one more activity. My apologies, guys. It's just I can't get comfortable right now. So, it's taking a very fucking long time to load. Okay, sorry. So now I'm back. I'm gonna be doing one more activity from our articles, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Okay. Next, we're going to be talking about The Amazing Spider-Man Last Remains. Who is Kindred? Spider-Man enters the fight, reveals his life against an enemy who is only now stepping out from the shadows. He's going to need every spider hero in the multiverse to save him. Miles Morales, Ghost Spider, Silk, Spider-Woman, and more, to band together as the Order of the Web, aka Peter Parker's only shot at survival. Get ready, webheads, for Parker's luck has never been pushed this far. Okay, so there's a whole set of stories you can read on Marvel Unlimited. There is the first series, which is the Sins Rising Preludes, which is the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 44, the Amazing Spider-Man Sins Rising Prelude 2020, number 1, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 45, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 46, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 47, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 48, the Amazing Spider-Man The Sins of Norman Osborn 2020, number 1, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 49. Now you have main event tie-ins. You have Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 50, Amazing Spider-Man 2018, 50.1, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, 51, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, 51.1, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 52, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, 52.1, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 53, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 53.1, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 54, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, 54.1, and the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 55. Then you have the Aftermaths, which is the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 56, the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, number 57. There you go, guys. That is just a little bit of some Spider-Man stories that tie in with the Amazing Spider-Man Last Remains. It's an event that's actually been going on from the Marvel Universe. And again, so this is just the content I'm going to be talking about today. And if you guys like my content, please be sure to hit the thumbs up. And again, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, and you guys have a nice day. Bye.